So, Rob, if refinancing is in the future, what are the procedures of refinancing a home?
Refinancing is just it's basically like a redo on your mortgage is what you're doing. You're just taking your current loan balance and then figuring out what the approximate appraised value is on the home, and it's setting up almost like a purchase. You're just taking the loan and re-amortizing it, 30 years, 15 years, whatever you decide to do, recalculating the payment, setting your escrows up properly, which is important because a lot of people with the taxes that have increased over the last couple of years, they need a reset on it. And basically just starting the clock again, I guess is the best way to put it.
Okay, will it have to be reappraised?
Sometimes it doesn't have to be appraised. Appraisals really depend on your loan to value. And what I mean by that is, let's say someone put 10% down. Well, they refinance a year later and they might have an extra 10%. So you might be at a 20% equity mark. You might not have to have an appraisal. Everything they're doing right now with the GSEs, like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, is to get appraisals to where we get property inspection waivers, or maybe they take the value but just need an inspection of the home. So there's a good chance you may not even need an appraisal.
And that's there need to be cash out front where they have to pay for refinancing.
You shouldn't have to ever pay. I mean, unless you're in a situation where you sold a home that wasn't sold when you initially did it, and now you want to put money down to get a lower loan to value on it. But normally, there's no cash out of pocket for a refinance, and that's where I like to throw a plug out for
some stuff. Anything be wrapped into the loan refinancing charges in?
I will give people all that options. Some people don't want all that stuff wrapped in a loan. They would rather pay for it, and they want their monthly payment to make the savings and monthly payment to make up for the cost. That's why the cost on a refinance, are very important. And people that understand, everybody is going to be offering refinance. There is a way to do refinances correctly. There is a way to get credit for the appraisal. There's a way to get credit for a survey. There's a way to keep your lending closing costs down, which is very important. PHM has a fantastic program for that. You're resetting the escrow. So sometimes that's just a wash. You're putting one into the other and building them back up. The lower you can keep the refinance cost, the shorter the term to recoup that stuff.
Yes.
And it doesn't take that long to recoup it if rates drop a point or point and a half on most mortgages.
Thanks, Rob.